what's good, people? Peace, hope top, whatever. Just wanted to make this quick video. I haven't made a video in a while. Just been seeing a lot of crazy, hearing and seeing a lot of crazy stuff, especially among, black people. Just want to just talk about some general stuff here. As far as the black diaspora here to the African diaspora here to America. First of all, like I said in a couple of my other videos, you must understand that every culture basically has had its own slave trade, in one form or another. So some way, indentured server, whatever you want to call it, workers, whatever. So that has always been, a thing. Because to cultivate civilizations, you need a mass amount of people. I'm going to get to the way why they do that in a minute, or maybe later in this video. Maybe not a minute, because I'm going to make sure I'm clear here. I'm not just hitting you with some general stuff. So I'm just trying to hit you with some factual stuff, or maybe just philosophical stuff. Maybe it's not necessarily all can be historically looked up or factually found or something like that. But the whole thing is that, like I said, you got to look at the whole system of slavery and what does it do? Just like it is a post-traumatic slave disorder. Yes, it is. Because it's just in your genes and shit. Now, let's just look at the whole thing as far as us black people here in America and like where we at today. And how we got here. First of all, like I say, it was free black people here before the history of slavery was even been known. That's just been proven. The Native Americans, they've been spoken. Their pictures got African people in their pictures. So we've been here before as free people, even during the time when it was like mixed cultures over here. It was free people here. Actually, I'm here in Virginia, but one of the actual first slave owners here in Virginia was actually a black man. So don't even get it wrong and be like, oh, this is just the history of slavery or what you know, and how they flipped it to mentally just mentally take over you, mentally enslave you. That's basically what it is. So now we gotta look at the whole situation. If we just came here as slaves, I mean, what other outcome would you have? Either you just always have been a slave, or you just gonna either still be a slave. It's just one of the two. And basically, we still are slaves. Now, it's even worse now, because now they hit you with all kind of crazy stuff, man. You got stuff on TV, all this kind of craziness, reality shows, and all this and that. It just basically just further driving down your own enslavement. Now, the whole thing, what I'm saying here, with the whole thing with white supremacy here and racism here in America, is that the black people were the tool to create the whole racism thing. Like I say, they knew that. When they killed the last Spanish Moor in Spain, like 1430 something. Like I said, I'm not trying to come with no historical dates. I got all the dates on my paper. I'm not trying to do no historical stuff. I'm just philosophically speaking here. But when they killed the last Moor in Spain, boom, that's when they got to go ahead to come over here to America. So that's why you see Christopher Columbus and all that. The Spaniards come over here. Because after we cultivated Spain, the black Muslim Moors up there, or whatever they want to call it, Moors, whatever. I mean, I'm just using words here. But once they killed the last king over there, they was like, man, fuck this, man. It's just too many. Like, it was just so many white slaves over there, like building their shit. So they started going with going back to Africa and just get more blacks instead of the whites, like Northern Africa. Okay, so now you got to understand, they was feeling already inferior because of the stuff we already knew as black people. Like, whatever like I say, whatever you were, Muslim, whatever, Hebrew, whatever, Christian, whatever. It was just an inferiority complex in these people. because they knew we was like, damn, how we got melanin, so we just so black, like we can groove to music, art, all kind of like passion, and just all the full spectrum of the creator in the universe is able to flow through us, just because we black, and we like heavily melanated. Some of us even blacker than I'm like brown skin, but I don't know, people call me light skin, I don't know. But the whole point is, it's just an inferiority complex within these people. So what you gotta understand is, you're dealing with people who know you superior to them, but they just don't want you to understand the full power of your superiority. That's why they suppress your history. That's why they don't tell you, oh man, why you think they don't want to Nile Valley get no props, no recognition from creating a lot of stuff, from plants and science to math and arithmetic, all kind of stuff, cosmology, just all kind of stuff, astronomically, all kind of like just universal stuff. It took like thousands of years to develop this stuff. So don't ever forget that we had to. I'm not saying we, cause like I say, all black people just don't necessarily come from Africa. But what I'm saying is, black people as a whole, we created a lot of stuff that we don't get created for. That they take that away from you. So don't ever forget that. We was here like thousands of years before even the Greeks were even thought of. But before even a word Greek, who you think taught the Greeks how to write? They didn't have no damn language. They didn't have no damn writing. We taught them their own shit. So don't even get that mixed up. Now back to the African diaspora here to America. Now, they brought us black people here as a tool just to create a racist state. Or racist, just another form of just divide and conquer, man. It's been doing it for years, man. It's just another thing. I know a lot of y'all may have went over to, or heard about, the Willie Lynch letter. Stuff like that, even though it could be hypothetical or whatever. Or, it could just be a theory or something. I don't know. But the whole implications of that is still hold true to today. If you never read it, just go look it up, Google it. I can send you a copy if you want. I got it on a PDF file somewhere in there, my email somewhere. But the whole point I'm making is, this stuff was just a systematic thing to get you to be the way you are. We are, really. Some of us are conscious or whatever, and we just try to share the word, whatever. But sometimes it just don't work, because you got to go against a lot of stuff. And the main thing the main tool to create that racism shit here in America, especially for blacks, is when we accepted their religion. That's the main thing. It got everybody confused. You sitting there, you do. That's what they used to do. Just go look up here. Just go look up your own history. They didn't go out there to Henry and get him to try to persuade the people to listen to the man. No, they went to the preacher, the pastor, got him down. Oh, the master, oh yeah, and go out there and tell your people about God. So they had to get the most animated person they could. That's why you see a lot of black churches, they damn reverends like a damn fool, sitting there running around sweating like a damn, like he wrestling or something, like trying to get you take all your spirit from you, give it to them. Take all your passion for life and give it to some white man. So that's like a form of racism, white supremacy. So you got to understand, a lot of this stuff is tools. And religion is the main tool that's crippling a lot of y'all black people. I'm just sorry to say it. I'm not trying to offend nobody religion, because I do believe it's your choice to have a faith. But what I'm saying is, if that whole thing was just set up for you to be castrated and calcify your whole brain, then there's just something ain't right about that. It just don't make sense for you to be a black person, and the people who've been enslaving you for 600 years here in the Americas, or even in Europe too, before they came here, the image of the whole thing is the white man, he's gonna save you. I know a lot of people will be like, well, they say skin of bras and all that. Man, come on, man. We know the imagery of God you got in your head, man. You don't see no damn black man. Come on, man. We all see the imagery that people got in their head. So now we want to sit around and just be like, oh, that is what it is, just a creator or something. Ain't no damn creator. Especially not a white man gonna save you. So you gotta understand, that's part of the whole trick too. To keep you further into your own mental enslavement. Just look at it. Just look at all the people who go to like Planned Parenthood and stuff like that. They majority of like black. 73% of them are black, aborted little babies. So they fight for their survival. You got to understand that the black man's the original man. So by original, I'm saying like it could contain all the natural mystic of the universe. Like we are able to obtain all that stuff. Meaning, like, if I go out here in this sun right here for like 3 days straight, I'm just gonna get darker. That's it. I'm not gonna get melanoma or something like that. I'm not gonna my skin is not gonna burn up because it's naturally in me. You know what I'm saying, to absorb all the sunlight. And if we all know that most religion gods are based upon the sun, so well, not most, but a lot of them, you know, they based on Ra and all this. You know, the sun, basically the sun. That's all. That's what give all light to Earth. Life, rather. So you gotta understand, we are the original people. They understand that and know that, so they want to keep you suppressed to thinking that America is the only hope for you. It's not for us, black people. I'm not saying go back to damn Africa, but what I'm saying is, all we gotta do is come together. That all y'all gonna be religious people. It's okay. But we need to just stick together and just come to a plan to understand that we are constantly under attack. Everybody's under attack here in America, but especially black people. We will never be able to get out of this shit, man, if we don't recognize and understand the truth of why we were here in the first place. But like I said before, like we the only slave culture who never went back to our own homeland. Some of us went back. I mean, I know I've worked with people, Africans. I grew up around them. So, and then for y'all people who be like, oh, the Africans, they ain't like that. They ain't all about this shit. Why you think a lot of African people, they like to go to school and stuff? Because they ain't just about them coming to America and get a free chance. It's just because they more in tune with their ancestors about knowledge and learning and shit. So, maybe because they darker. I think it's because they darker or something. I don't know. But the whole point is, just because people, well, man, they beat their women, and no, man, come on, man. I've never been to Africa, so I really can't say, but I'm just saying from the experience that I have from, I know Gambian people, Nanga Deaf. I grew up with in Raleigh. Part of my life, there's a lot of Africans down there. I met some Nigerian people from all over Africa. And when you go to these people's house, they not like, oh, you're American. They know. And these people who don't, they like their parents stay with them. They don't even speak English that good. So don't give me this shit that like, they savages, they want to kill it. No, it's not even like that. And of course, maybe it will be some, but most, they all understand that we all just black, and maybe just the ones who just don't understand that they slave, maybe they ones they don't like. But you got to understand, these people not, no savages and beastly people. Now, of course, some places it is now, but I'm saying for the most part, they don't have to have no fear of just being a black man from Africa or wherever you're from. You could be from Asia somewhere. I don't know. But the whole point I'm making here is that black people, the religion has crippled us to the point where we can't even use our own minds sometimes. And the history has been so diluted and perverted that it really is hard for you to know. But what all I'm saying is, you got to understand that this slavery here in America was only a tool to create a situation of divide and conquer type situation. Because it's like a whole new race of people here. You see how many like mixed people here it is. Like they trying to mix their blood because they know they can be wiped out. Black people, our genes are progressive. Their genes are recessive, meaning it's just mutated part of their body or something. It just can't progress. So they like parasites leeching off us all our knowledge and all our livelihood, and they just try to suck us like that. So I just wanted to make this little quick video, just to say some random stuff, kind of, because I've been hearing a lot of craziness. But Yeah, let me know what you think. Peace. Hotel.